We will reach the Eiger Glacier Station in 15 minutes. Until then, enjoy the breathtaking view of the Eiger North Face and the stunning mountain landscape. We wish you an unforgettable stay in the Jungfrau region. We are now approaching the renowned Eiger North Face, close enough to touch. Shortly be arriving at the Eiger Glacier Station. Change here for the Jungfrau Railway.
Good morning, guys. It's 42 degrees currently. Yesterday was Sunday. I just kind of took it easy. Didn't really do much, but I wanted to just relax. So my front balcony door right here to my room, the entire time yesterday I had it opened, and then overnight my other window over here, I left it cracked open as well. For the last couple of days or a couple of nights since I've been here, I've got one more night here tonight to spend. My one of my windows or balcony doors was open the entire time because it is so quiet here that you definitely will fall asleep faster here. Today I'm gonna go explore some more of Grindelwald and Swiss Alps. I'm gonna try to get some hiking done today. Right now I'm gonna go downstairs to get breakfast. Breakfast here is also included. I'm gonna go downstairs and try to get some pictures and videos for you guys as well. But breakfast here is, I mean, it's incredible. To go to a 2-star in the United States is completely different than going to a 2-star here in Switzerland. And it's not just here. Like the hotel I stayed in downtown Zurich, it wasn't a 5-star hotel. But sometimes if you're looking far in advance for prices and you want to stay in downtown areas, or in this case somewhere like here, you don't necessarily need to stay at a 5-star hotel because you're going to be paying more for something to get the exact same experience. So I'm downstairs now. I'm getting ready to go have breakfast through those hallways down this way. But I just wanted to show you something else. So my room is number 16. This is my key. You do have to unlock your doors, both from the inside and the outside. And then if you're leaving the hotel for the day, and then there's the door to leave, to exit, what you want to do is you want to put your key. My room is number 16. And let me show you something. So this is where I would be putting my room key. And for those of you that are wondering, well, won't somebody else be able to just snatch your keys? They're not going to be able to because it's locked in place. So what you want to do is you put the key in here, and that's it. And now your room key is in place, locked, and no one's going to be able to snatch it. If you guys visit in Grindelwald, there's enough things for you to do. And then if you're somebody that, I know they have apartments that you could rent here, they have lodges you could rent, or hotels. They also have a grocery store called Coop. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. It's C-O-O-P. Like there's all your mountains behind me, and then the Coop grocery store, they got one over here. And I know if you look on the map, on the Grindelwald map, they also have one that's one of my hotels, way behind these buildings. At the bottom of the hill, there's also another Coop grocery store. So far, when I've been walking around and exploring over the last couple of days, I found about 3 or 4 gas stations as well. So if you're somebody that's going to be renting a vehicle in Switzerland, you definitely have enough gas here as well if you need to. And of course, the one commodity that most people around the world can't live without is coffee. So if you're somebody that enjoys good coffee, this is a good coffee roastery place. Guys, if you're coming here safe from like I did, if you follow my route, where when I first got to Grindelwald a couple of days ago, I came from all the way from Zurich HB train station, which is the major one in Zurich and all of Switzerland. It's the busiest train station. And then you're coming to Grindelwald. The way you know you came to the end of it is the railroad tracks behind me. They literally dead end right here, right behind where the car is. So you can't miss it. Right now it's 11:55. I just bought a ticket to Jungfrau, which is top of Europe basically is what they call it. If you remember earlier in some of my videos when I was coming over here, I bought the entire 8-day pass. If you choose to buy the 8-day pass, which depending on your budget, you may not want to pay as much as I have, but it's definitely worth it because, and I'm not saying it just because it's convenient. There's a convenience factor, but also because it's just one less thing you got to worry about it, because then you don't have to go back and forth trying to get another ticket. But this Jungfrau pass is a discounted rate. Normally for this, if you don't have a 8-day pass or any kind of passes, this will cost you 202 Swiss franc, which is approximately $220 to go up there, but that's a round trip. So you're paying $110 each way. Or if you have an 8-day pass, you only pay 148 Swiss francs for round trip. So you get in a discount rate. This is all depends on your budget, but again, it's not like every day you get to go to the top of the mountain in Europe and get to eat at the restaurant there. My train should be departing out of platform 2, and then I'll be going to the top of the mountain and exploring it a little bit, and then have lunch over there. So guys, I purposely, this young family couple behind me right there, they just, we kept going back and forth who should take this, because I wanted to take this by myself just to kind of get a 360 view and give you kind of an experience what this looks like. Let me flip the camera so you guys can see. Every compartment is gondolas that you take up to Jungfrau is a little bit different. This one's got a lot more space, but some of them I just saw they have where this section right here has got more seats.
Modern tri-cable gondola. We will reach the Eiger Glacier Station in 15 minutes. Until then, enjoy the breathtaking view of the Eiger North Face and the stunning mountain landscape. We wish you an unforgettable stay in the Jungfrau region.
Bienvenue dans le téléphérique 3S Eiger Express. À 15 minutes, nous arriverons sur la station de glacier de l'Eiger.
guys, taking this gondola is going to take us about 15 minutes, and we've already been going probably a couple of minutes. Right behind me, way out there in the distance right there, that's where the terminal starts, and you take this regardless of whether you have that pass, the 8-day pass, or if you choose to pay the full 220 Swiss francs. This is definitely worth it. I mean, the views here, you can't beat the views. I mean, this is beautiful.
The renowned Eiger North Face, close enough to touch. Most of us will never get any closer to it. The mighty Eiger North Face has fascinated mountaineers for generations. A German-Austrian team succeeded in climbing it for the first time in 1938. It took them 3 days, but today the fastest ascent of the face takes less than 2.5 hours. If you want to climb the highest North Face in the Alps, you have to be fit. After all, 1,800 meters of elevation over a climbing distance of around 4 kilometers, alternating between ice fields and bare rock, demands a great deal from even trained summit climbers. Courageous alpine climbers have since developed over 30 routes. The fascination with and respect for the Wall of Walls remains unchanged to this day.
Before I forget, guys, since we're almost to the top here, we probably got another maybe 8 minutes or so. You also have a train tracks right there that if you choose to, you can take a train ride all the way up here. It does take you a little bit longer. It's going to take you 45 minutes, where if you take the gondola, this one right here that I'm on, it only takes you 15 minutes.
Be arriving at the Eiger Glacier Station. Change here for the Jungfrau Railway. It takes you directly to the Jungfrau Joch, top of Europe. The Eiger Glacier Station is also the starting point for sporting activities in summer and winter. Have fun!
I finally made it to the first part. I gotta take a train for the next portion. And since we're already at the top of the mountain, as you can see, I came underdressed because at the bottom of Grindelwald, it was starting to get a little bit warm and I had a coat and gloves, but oh well, I'm just coming really here to just kind of explore, not to really do any major activities outdoors. If there are spots available, I want to go have lunch at the top of the European mountain here, Jungfrau, or even a snack, depending on how much it's going to cost. I have no idea. I didn't research, but again, I'm here in Switzerland mainly to kind of explore, to figure out what I want to do when I come down here next time. Made it to the Jungfrau, top of Europe. There's so much stuff that you could do here that I just looked through the brochures. I'm definitely going to be making another trip out here because, as you could see, downstairs when I was in Grindelwald, it was perfectly warm, high 60s to low 70s. Up here, it's -7 degrees Celsius. There's the Jungfrau train that goes the whole ride. You're going through the mountains, basically. Like all this right here, I'm in the mountains right now. guys get a passport like this one when you come to Jungfrau, top of Europe, be sure to stamp your passport here as a souvenir so you got something to remember by. Right here you have a beautiful lounge. I'm just gonna go explore, but I'm not gonna order anything probably, depending on the cost too, because I have no idea since this is my first time here. But yes, be sure to stamp your passport here. This is only for the Jungfrau top of Europe. I have my stamp to prove that I've been at the top of the Europe, Jungfrau. There's the stamp here.